Today is this video that is being pre-recorded as when you see it, seeing it as I posted it, it will be on Friday night. Okay, this video continues in the explanation version of after that 48-minute video about explaining the true basics of masses and such. So this video is a continuation from that, which falls into the next part about the basics of the sword path and deep diving into the specific ness of the sword path and what the sword path truly usually is about within masses. Because first off, it does derive a little bit of the left-hand path, that with self-worth and self-influence. However, though, it uses its own ways in that in order to represent the full unity and philosophy of masses and such. So the basics of sword path though is being working with your inner workings, with your own mind, power, spirit and body. This derives from your own manifestation ways, which is your mind, and that your thoughts though give the foundation work of like any event, achievement, a goal or spell which you are casting in that, or that you are trying to work towards and such. So your mind, the power of your mind is the first thing that you need. If you can envision it and see on how it works through details in that, and plan ahead as to what you want to do in that, and have a focused idea of what you want, what your desire is, through working with the soul path, that you yourself can achieve on your own. That lays out the foundation work. That's usually step one. Know what you want, because if you are unsure of what you want, or unsure of what you need, or what you want to do, and that you won't even be able to begin to actually start on this path, because that's what it needs. It needs that foundation. So your mind is the first step, the most powerful tool that you need in your arsenal. So if you can't really have a decision or decide with yourself and have a focused mind, you won't really get that far. Power. This is usually derived from motivation or belief or faith. Now within masses and the lords, the ones who inspire such faith within everyday lives. And I've already explained the 5 main lords, so if you want to know about that, go back and watch those videos. And that there are, in masses, there are 616 lords. And what I mean by lords, it's like high-end devils or working demons that will inspire you every day, each day, or every hour in that, and that you can constantly communicate with them and work with them on every single project that you have and that you are doing, or if you have a question and that you can actually communicate with them and ask them, and they will actually give you an answer that and usually these answers can come in various different ways that depending on how good your communication is with this certain Lord that and the ones that I'm referring to can be like Belial, Mephistopheles, Azazel, Moloch, Icos, Karnak, the Milmro, even Flora, Damien, and such. Those are just a few to mention, and that some of them, a lot of them will be from the Aries Croatia, others though will be from the Infernum Dictionary, and from other different sources and such, and that like some will be jinns and that, some will be the lower demigods and that, but you get the idea in that as to what you'll be working with in that. So from there, from the belief, from the motivation that they give you, you will obtain energy and power. You will feel empowered, that as you go about your day, that you'll feel motivated to do more, to understand more, and then as you achieve more knowledge, that you feel better about yourself, and then this gives you more energy, that energy is power which you need in order to obtain and go forward through this path, the soul path, that in order to be an individual that can obtain things on their own. Spirit and body usually work hand in hand, and there are a balance between the two, that you need to uplift your spirit, and what I mean by that is about finding things that you enjoy, that feeding your spirit, that things that are hobbies that you love to do, and then with body, maintain your body through being healthy, and such and such, usually with that, usually with Mysticism, we have the different perspectives of what healthiness usually looks like and such, and and what different type of food and different things are healthy for the body, and but that will deserve its own video, and because that's a lot of details to actually go into, and such. But spirit and body work hand in hand, and if your spirit is low and you're depressed, and when your spirit becomes depressed, it will affect the body as well, and you will feel less energetic, and less up to doing the things and and you lose the energy within your body, and because your spirit is depressed. So you need to have a healthy spirit in order to have a healthy body. They balance each other out. That it has to be 50-50. It cannot be the 60-40 or 40, and that it needs to be even. That your spirit needs to be uplifted for you to have a healthy body and a healthy working vessel. Now, upgrading your vessel or your avatar with advantages that usually within the soul path, and that it's usually derived as self-worth, and that with when I say the upgrading with advantages such that it's like getting work done on your body, and that getting like checkups, or getting like usually things that help you with to maintain your body and your system and that.